So, oddly, I had a really good night's sleep. No disturbances whatsoever. I wonder if his TV is broken. Hello everybody and welcome back to Survival Challenge. So, it's the moment of truth. We'll get this square bale out and see if it's fermented at all. And it is 71% fermented, so that is fantastic news. Because what it means is we can get the bale wrapper to offload straight into storage. So I'm going to just nerf that bale back into storage. And then we'll collect up the grass bales off the field onto the trailer. There we go. And we're going to get it going. So first things first, we need to go and collect up the bales. We've also got pallets of wool here that need to go away into that storage unit. We've got another field to harvest, and I think it would be best to get all the grass bales wrapped first. Start making them into silage. We'll then harvest that field, and then we'll switch the baler over to the biggest bales in order to get the minimum amount of straw bales, but the maximum capacity. Right. Bring the trailer over, and then we can start loading it up. No idea how many of these bales will fit on the trailer, but we'll fit on as many as we possibly can. Hopefully, the whole lot. Who knows? I park somewhere over in the middle here, then it should be fairly accessible. I can't see any reason why we wouldn't get the whole lot of those of the bales on here, but we'll have a look. Quite heavy bales. This weight on the back is only just about managing them, which means that the straw bales are going to be even heavier. Right. They are huge bales though, to be fair. Right then, I'm going to get this done. And then we'll take them over and get them wrapped. Right, well that's the trailer loaded. I'm going to take... There is a few more left in the field still. I think we'll have 4 more. Because I'm going to take this one with me now. Let's just knock it over. I'm going to take this one and start it wrapping while we come back and get the other tractor and the trailer. And then we'll start taking them off the trailer one by one and putting them into the wrapper, which should dispense them into the storage container. And and store them until they're fully silaged. And then we can probably sell a trailer load of them and keep the rest for the cows. We put 9 on a trailer, so we keep, well, it'll be 6. Keep 6 and sell 9. I think that would be the right way to do it. Right, let's hope that the storage doesn't take this before it's wrapped. It shouldn't do. Ah, it did. Okay. Right, so what we need to do is get the grass square bale out, and we are going to need to move the wrapper slightly this way. So just get the weight off at the back. Oh, I wonder if it was just because it wasn't in its on position. Oh, well, let's move it slightly out anyway. But not too far out, because we want it to be able to still dump it into the storage when we're done. So that, hopefully, should be good enough. And then we shall unfold it. Automatic drop is turned on still. So let's try this again. Need the weight on the back. And then we need the bale. Oh, probably not there. In the wrapper. There we go. So let's just check that that wraps it and then dumps it into storage. Yes. Brilliant. Okay, let's get those all strapped. 90,000 litres here, and that's not even all of it. So we've got, yes, 90,000. Because, well, we haven't got 9 bales on here, have we? We've got 18 bales. And we could sell 18 bales, I reckon, and keep 6. So this process is now going to be a fairly slow process of getting each bale wrapped and then thrown into the storage shed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to park this over here. I'm going to take the straps off. And that engine can then be switched off. And then, one at a time, we shall take them off, get them wrapped and stored. And thank you to whoever it was who suggested this. This is a fantastic system. It really is. And I am absolutely loving this bale wrapper. It's really good. Part of the Go Wheel pack, or Gawel, I don't know. Look at that, straight into storage. And I assume they'll start coming up with fermented from tomorrow. Ah. get the rest of these put in there, and then we'll go back for the other ones. It actually wraps them really quickly, quicker than I can pick up the next one, so that's really good. There's no hanging about. Get this done as quickly as possible. Well, as you've just seen, all bales are now wrapped and into the storage. It says we've got 24 square bales of grass. 24 square bales of grass. Well, does that work out? Is that art? We got any? Yep, 24 square bales of grass. So, over the next couple of days, they should start converting to silage. I've also put the all the wool in there that we've had. It's now time to harvest the small field. Just out of interest, if I want to get some more... it's okay. I've got September and October to get wheat and barley into the ground if that's what I want to do. So, we're okay there. Because I've got a funny feeling, and it may not be that funny, but I've got a feeling that we're not going to get around to doing the straw until September. But then, like I said, I've got October to get wheat or barley in the ground if that is what I decide I want to do. I don't see why not. I think the absolute most important thing at the minute is to buy more land. So those silage bales that I've got there, they are all going to go towards a new plot of land. And then we can make more silage bales. Anyway, let's unfold. I did. Wasn't patient enough. And let's get the wheat harvested. Might as well wait until next month to do the straw anyway, because we'll have this field too. Yeah, this field won't take very long at all. I really need... there's so many things I want to get. I need to get a new tractor. Something a bit more powerful. I need to get a new... something with a better front loader. Because the Massey is proving to be extremely difficult to use sometimes. I want to get... oh, there's all sorts I want to get. I think baler wise and wrapper wise, we're doing really, really well. Probably ahead of our machines. But I need to get a tractor with a bit more power. And I wonder if I can get a front loader fitted to this one here. Because if I can get a front loader fitted to that one, or front loader bracket, I can take the front loader off the Massey, potentially, and put it onto that one. I have to have a look at that. And then I have to wait for a tractor to come up in the sale, I think. Have I checked it today? Let's have a quick look. Oh. Well. That's just rude. 6S would be... Oh. The Deutz with 143 horsepower. Which would be better than that with 100 horsepower, but... The 6S would be amazing, though. Well, there's still no front linkage, but that's okay. Oh, it jumps up your price if you put that on it. Front loader attacher can go on here as well. I wonder if I can get a front loader attacher for the John Deere. Let's have a quick look. Front loader attacher. Ah, John Deere 1 or nothing. So I'd have to buy the John Deere front loader as well, which isn't necessarily a problem. Not necessarily a problem at all, but plenty to think about. And doing it on a budget is not easy. Not easy at all. But if we did have that front loader on that John Deere, and possibly some wheel weights at the back, that would be pretty amazing. Yeah, the harvester's filling up much quicker doing wheat than it was doing oats. Already 50% full. Whereas if this field was oats, I don't think we would have filled the harvester in the whole of the field, would it? Still would have been space in the harvester after that. So, I wonder how much money I would get for the Massey Ferguson and all its bits. Probably not much. It is definitely worth a thought, though. It's not making many eggs either. I suppose we're getting there, but pallet's not filling up very quickly. The yield map's looking more impressive this time around. Definitely getting darker. But obviously that the lime helped. I definitely had. I think I paid over the odds for the lime before. I'm gonna have to have a look back and then work it out. See how much it would have been if I'd bought it in bags instead of straight from the dispenser. Oh, getting very close to full now. 94%. Let's see if I can get to the end of this row. Nope, not going to be getting to the end of the row. Okay. Well, let's empty it into the trailer. I should be able to fit all this field in the trailer. If we can't fit this field in the trailer, but we fit the oat field in the trailer, those oats are really bad yield, but well, compared to wheat anyway. Not bad for oats, I suppose. We're about halfway through the field, and another harvester load is not going to fill up the trailer. So, yeah, should be able to get it all in. Not working very well there. Right. We are progressing nicely though. I wonder if we've got 90,000 litres of silage and we get, say, what's the best price for silage? 579. So let's say we get 550 litres, 550 pounds per 1,000 litres. What are we looking at? Well, it's 45,000 if we go 500 pounds per 1,000 litres. So we're looking at what, about maybe 50,000 pounds. So once they've fermented and I've waited until the best price, could get upwards of 50,000 pounds from the silage that I want to sell. So that's not a bad income. That is new tractor money. However, really want to save to buy that land. That's going to be the goal at the minute. We need to sell the wool in April, because for some reason that's stuck in my mind as the month that wool is best. We sell the wool in April, we sell the silage in, I don't know, December or January. Then by the time we get to harvest next year, we should have a completely different setup. And more land. Crucially, more land. And the one thing that more land gives us is more grass, which means that we'll be able to make a lot more silage. And therefore earn a lot more money. I think for my next tractor though, I would absolutely love to get something with more power so I can have bigger equipment, because having a bale loading trailer would be fantastic. Not an auto load trailer. Not a big fan of using auto load stuff, but the auto load in terms of the mechanism, that real life sort of auto load trailers, that would be fantastic to have. Right, I reckon that we could probably get that last bit in one go. Possibly. Yep, looks promising. Got through the widest bit. So, nearly another full harvester. Not quite, but nearly. And there we are. So, yet another field harvested. Which means we can pop the harvester back into the shed again. and store it until next year. Next year we'll be doing a lot more cereal crops. Probably wheat and barley. I would hazard a guess or say that we could do wheat on both fields next year. That would be amazing. Think of the yield. Might even have a bigger tractor and a bigger trailer by that point as well. Probably not a bigger harvester. I would imagine that we'll have the same harvester, but a bigger tractor and trailer. Right, pop that down. Switch that off. There we go. Right then, if we go and get all this emptied into the silo, that's going to be another good bit of... Actually, while we've got it on board, we might as well top up chicken. But that's going to be another good bit of grain that we can sell or feed to the chickens. Sorry, chickens, coming through. Right, you know my history with dolly trailers, so bear with me because pressure is mounting. Although this is a bit of a stiffer axle than most. Yes, into the trigger. There we go. That's the chickens all topped up, so no need to worry about them anymore. And then let's empty this into the silo. Right. So, I know it's only halfway through the day, but I feel like it's been a fairly long episode so far. I could be wrong. I mean, a lot of it was just loading stuff into that, the bale wrapper. Okay, so keeping all the implements, how much do you think we could get for the Massey? That's 4,162 there. Front loaders, it's the Massey Ferguson front loader, so we'll have to sell that anyway. And yes, then the weights, we've got two lots of weights. We've got one for 500 and one for 3,000. So how much is a front loader for the John Deere? John Deere front loader, here we go, that's the one. 9,500. Well, okay then. Right, well there's nothing I can do now. I'm not going to buy anything else without selling these bales first. So, that engine switched off? Yes it is. Good. Right then. So, 6,000 litres of milk there. Hopefully we'll be able to sell that next time. But I need to empty the tank of water first. They've got enough. So thank you so much for watching. And I will see you again very soon. Bye for now.